This video is sponsored by Vantrue. Grab yourself 10% off of any dashcam from their website using my code there, LondonCam. All links in the description below. You know it makes sense. It's your permanent eyewitness that cannot lie. Hello everybody and welcome to another video. I'm sitting here minding my own business. I've got my Audi crystal ball on my dashboard there. When something goes wrong, the alarm goes off. There's not an Audi in sight. So I'm thinking more bloody expense. The batteries are gone. I've got to, you know, it's one thing after another doing this job. And then again, still no Audi in sight. That's not an Audi. Oh, now it's telling me that there's going to be no left signal going. There's the Audi. And there's no left signal. No batteries needed. It's still good. Now I need to go back to the last video I did again. I've had a little bit of an update. I've got a letter from the Metropolitan Police, or I say letter, that's how old I am, an email from the Metropolitan Police. Now you might want to get your pause button ready because I don't intend to have this on their screen for too long. Obviously I've had to squish this down because there's certain stuff on there that I don't want you to see, and it's not really right for you to see. It's not, you know, it's down to me at the Metropolitan Police and the woman that was driving the BMW. Now the bit that caught my eye was the bit in bold at the top. We would like to draw your attention to the below when considering reporting cases to us in the future. It's the bit about the future that's sort of like, do they know that I've put this on social media already and I shouldn't have, according to the list there. Now the other thing that I saw as well is if your time and date is wrong, then they will chuck it out. Also, get rid of your number plates off of the bottom of your dash cam display. Now I get sent a lot of clips, and a lot of clips have got the number plate of the person that sent it to me. Now you, if you're going to report something, they get a copy of that video. So the person that sent it, if your number plate is on the bottom, they could potentially track you down. And you can't actually blur it out like I've done up there and put a subscribe over the case number there. You can't do that because they will kick it out because you've tampered with the video. So be very careful. And I would like to say a big thank you to everyone that sent me messages saying well done for doing this. It's what you should be doing and all that sort of stuff. So thanks for that. That's much appreciated. But I have taken the video off. Under recommendation, I have taken the video off until the case is closed. And speaking of recommendations, I do not recommend standing in the middle of the road looking at your phone like a div. Yeah, you really do look like a div, just standing there looking at your phone. What are you doing? Of all the places to stand, you stand in the middle of the road.
That's the place to stand.
Now in this clip, we're looking at driving styles, the lorry and the car. I think the lorry makes a bit of a meal about that bend there, and even more so to get into its lane there. The red car is desperate to get past it. It's only a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit here. It does get past it. I'm turning left, so I'm not going to be in its way. But then it speeds up to get past me. I'm turning left, as I say. But look what's in front. Traffic. You're speeding up to go to traffic. Is there any point in that? What sort of driving style or mentality and stupidity is that? I mean, you're just going to burn fuel, aren't you?
What's wrong with these people? Why do they rush to be behind someone? Is there any need for that?
Now in front of the car in front of me, there's a bike, a cyclist. In front of the cyclist, there's some traffic lights, and they are going to be turning to red. As we know, they're not very good at stopping at reds, but that is a different type of way of avoiding the red light, isn't it?
But wait!
We got one! Hallelujah!
I feel like breakdancing. All I need now is to see a Fiat 500 with its lights all working and I'll be made up. But instead, all I get is a Birkin and Merc that initially was doing nothing wrong. In actual fact, it was doing everything correctly. It's over there to the right hand side. It's indicating to turn right, which is great. So no one will get behind it because what is the point? You're heading to something that's in front of you that's going to be in your way. Not unless you are a complete and utter idiot, you wouldn't get behind it anyway. And no one does. No one does. So it's not that. But we're still looking at the Merc. Look at its indicators. It starts to indicate left and it's turning right still. And just in case you think it's just changed its mind and it wants to go straight on or even left, I'm just going to show you the rear camera and it still turns right, but indicated left. Good job. So now in this next clip, it's your turn. What Cockney rhyming slang would you use to describe this tailgater behind me? When he pulls up behind me, you can see how fast he was going around that bend there. Look at his hand on the steering wheel. He's itching. It's itching. It's just can't wait to get away. So you know straight away he's going to be a tailgater. But what is your Cockney rhyming slang, phrase or word that you would use to describe this numpty?
Cockney rhyming slang, saying of the week. Ooh, yes. It's Cockney rhyming slang, saying of the week. Cockney rhyming slang, saying of the week. Ooh, yes. It's Cockney rhyming slang, saying of the week.
Now me personally, although it's not Cockney rhyming slang, I would just call him a... Now you can see that it's a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. You can see that he's been looking to overtake me down this road as well. He's been pulling out to try and see if there's a gap. There isn't one, not until a little bit further down the road. And yeah, it's the same old when you do 20 miles an hour down this road. It happens every single time I drive down it. You can't drive down it at 20 and not have someone like this do it. I mean, the camera, for all of you people playing London Dashcam Bingo, doesn't do it justice, because he is a lot closer than what it looks on camera. And as soon as he can, as soon as the opportunity comes to him to overtake, he does. But there's no need for it, because I'll show you it from the front. He's about to overtake me in a second, goes across the line and goes, you know, there's no need to do that, because if we go to the front camera now, it goes into 2 lanes. And look what's up in front. Yes, traffic. I do have words with him.
Don't you come across me. Don't you come across me, because I want to have a word with you. You know tailgating is an offence.
Yes, and all you people that say that I don't talk properly, yes, I know I don't talk properly. And he couldn't look at me. He couldn't look at me, and he was desperate to get away from me as well. And I don't know who, but someone used a horn here. Look at the time. It's 20 to 7. I don't know whether it was him. The person in front of him wasn't going fast enough on a 20. Now in this clip, we're driving into Epsom here, and there's a guy that's pulled out in front of a load of traffic, and I'm going to let him out because I'm a nice guy. Plus, I think he's a numpty because he's blocking up the whole road. Timing wasn't great there, but I'm a nice guy. I let people out all day long, believe it or not. We're coming up to a roundabout. It's priority to traffic approaching from the right. Doesn't affect me here, but look how these 2 numpties do it.
Why do people make roundabouts look so difficult to do?
Answers on a postcard for that one. Now, if you think that some of the driving that I've shown you so far is bad, look at this guy to the right hand side. Now that really is a shit driver. Now I know it was a shit joke, but who remembers Basil Brush? Now in this clip we are looking at the van in front of us, an incredibly lazy driver, too lazy to turn the steering wheel. That's all it's about why he doesn't get into this lane.
Could you not get into that lane that's there?
Now in this clip, very similar to the last one, this car in front of me was a bit slow getting into the lane, which makes the pedestrian think that he can cross the road there.
Not letting you go, mate. Not with a crossing right there.
Now obviously I didn't wait for him, and to be fair to him, he didn't push it, but look where the crossing is. He's standing in the middle of the road. Where's he going to? To the other middle of the road, across the road. What a place to cross. Especially when the crossing is a stone's throw away from you. It's just here. Just walk there. I don't get it. Anyway, we'll move on, and I'm going to show you now that I do wait for these sort of people sometimes when they do it in the correct manner. And I do wait for these people because I'm a nice guy. I do wait for these people. I know all you see is me moaning and everything else, but every now and then I will wait for these people, especially if they try to do it properly. I mean, you can see this girl here. She's struggling. She's got a couple of kids and she's in the middle of the road there. And I stop. I don't have to, but I do because I'm a nice guy. Well, sometimes. Well, occasionally. Well, actually, I'm a nasty f***. So now it's time for your petrol head moment. As per normal, I haven't got a clue what it is, and I haven't got a clue why it thinks it's a bike and is driving in the bike lane. So answers on a postcard as to what that is, or you can leave a comment in the comment section down below. And I'll just show you that from the rear. What a lovely day. The sun's out. Look at that sun. Anyway, guys, that is all we got time for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and as I say, thanks very much for all the comments in the last video that I did. Means a lot. Really does mean a lot to me. So thanks a lot, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.